go again.
Hi everybody. Yeah, there's no technical difficulties of people taking showers this time around or anything like that. Or I don't know. Somebody was taking a shower and causing all kinds of disruptions with the steam that it emitted last time. I don't know. Something was going on at the beginning of the last stream that was a little weird. I don't know.
He's pulling his cock out.
Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Phantasy Star Online Blue Burst. We're gonna get back into the grind here on Affinia, private server. Excuse me, as always. It's pretty much the only server I play on, so let's go get that bread. There's people here. Iris and Archelios. Oh, where's Zero when you need him? Iris! What am I fighting for? Lantis! Hi, Lantis! Hello, friend! How are you? I kind of, you were facing the wall and the music turned off because I set it to turn off, but there's a delay, so it kind of just coincided that it went off right as I saw you. It was like one of those anime moments, you know, where just like the music just stops, everything freezes. It's just like, and it's like, oh my god, they're here! You know, like kind of a surprising moment unintentionally. How you doing, friend? You want to play together? When? You want to play? I don't know why I'm talking like that. Am I streaming tonight? Yes. Oh, well, obviously they probably can't hear me. Yes. Okay. Almost thought Lantis was lurking here. Lantis has been lurking a lot, so... I have to ask now. Well, maybe I'll ask when they get here, because there's a limit. Look, if I do this... Yeah, there's only so much you can type back in this old-ass MMO. You couldn't make essays and paragraphs like in the more modern games. Would still have a limit, but it's a lot more generous now. This is more like MapleStory, where it's a very small limit. So if I want to type out everything I want to say right now, it's going to take too many words for the tiny limit that you get in this game. So I'll wait and see if Lantis tunes into the stream, then I can say it out loud instead. So I gotta ask something. Son of a bitch, Twitch notifications suck. Hi, Lantis. Oh, don't worry, friend. I was actually gonna ask about, actually, no. This is a question that's coming up now. Now that you told me that. Did you know that I streamed yesterday? Or have Twitch notifications been, a little bit weird lately? Hi! Because I always, whenever there's a 1.5 times EXP booster week, I always stream, or try to, stream every single day of that week for the duration of the event. Last month was a special exception because I went on vacation, so I only got to stream 3 days. But I watched the stream yesterday, but the notice didn't proc until you were like 45 minutes in. Oh my god! What the hell? This has been... That's been an unknown, or an ongoing known thing for Twitch for years, I gotta say. There's certain streamers I've been watching since like 2016, 2017, where even if you look back at some of their old VODs, for those that actually kept the VODs from back then, you'll see people come into their stream, like chatters in the audience will say, hey, I never got the Twitch notification. That's like literally been happening for almost a decade. They've never fixed it. And it's only an hour stream, so I miss everything. Yeah, feels bad. I really want to go back to doing 2 hours again like I used to. I think I'm going to try to push for it, because my schedule's opening up a little bit more now. A little bit. But it also might close back up again. So I can't really promise my streams will go back to 2 hours for a long time if they do. But I want to make a push for it, because I really want to stream a lot of... I don't just want to stream the Resident Evil series. I want to stream a lot of like horror related games that I've been wanting to for quite a few years now before Resident Evil Requiem comes out. And so I want to do like more streams and do longer streams before that comes out in February. At the end of February, but still, you know. Well, I guess you probably missed Atlantis, and this is kind of an inside joke because people on YouTube won't even know what the hell I'm talking about. But I was saying at the start of this stream that we're not having any technical difficulties this time like yesterday, where something was going on. I don't know what happened, but there was like somebody was taking a shower and the steam was like messing up my equipment, and stuff was just kind of weird for a second there. I don't know.
You bastard! You son of a bitch! Oh, shit!
But yeah, no technical difficulties of that nature this time, you know. But yeah. Anyway, you want to play, friend? There was some kind of weird humidity interference coming out of a steamy bathroom for some reason last time. At the beginning, it took me a while to get the stream started last time. But yeah, if you want to join me on some Dragon Loops or do a TTF, friends, I'm open to that. I've been camping here since 7 p.m. and working on my beating or betting. I heard someone spawn into the lobby, so I switched back to my game and it was you. Aww. Yes, it was me. It was little old me. My little bunny ears and the heart. Alice is basically the one holding the heart in that little emoji right there. Alice is basically like female me. So. Beadwork. Okay, so you did mean beading. Well, that's interesting. Are you making like a necklace? I guess that's probably one of the most basic things, but it came to my mind, you know? That's the first thing that came into my mind. There we go. Ah! That actually does look like that emote. Like the emote I just used. I'm doing beadwork. Right on, friend. I guess I'll get the Dragon Loops going then. If you want to join, though, you're always free to. If you want to just keep working on beating, you're free to do that as well. I just appreciate the company. It's basically pixel art done in Square Stitch. I have a lot to learn. Because I don't even know what Square Stitch is. So I just looked down and away and was just like, I'm embarrassed right now because I have no idea what you're talking about. Let me check something. Okay. That's set up correctly. It's okay, I only know 5 different bead stitches. So, is it actual, like... Are you actually stitching beads together? Like in real life? Or is... Because when you said pixel art, I thought you were saying it was something you were doing on the computer. Now I'm confused again. I'm a noob at this stuff. I don't know what you're referring to. What's wrong with your... Wait, has Fomar's left hand always been that way? I'll send you a picture. I had a feeling that was coming. Hold on, did I never notice this before? Is Fomar's left hand always... I mean, Fomars are left-handed, aren't they? Or supposedly they're supposed to be? Is that why there's like these little magic symbols? I think I just never noticed those. Hold on. Let me do this. He has a rainbow glove on his left arm. I barely noticed it right now. I was like, wait a minute, what? I almost thought it was like a glitch on my screen, and I was like, wait, no, I think that's part of the design, question mark? Every costume has it. Oh, that's really cool. Is it different colors for different costumes? So I'm guessing lore-wise, that's probably like something that helps with casting spells. You know, amplify the force techniques in that hand, and then just, you know. Yep. You know that's where they, you know that's, like they probably used, like Sega probably used the name Force as a light reference or a mild reference to Star Wars, probably. Because the Force, quote unquote, in Star Wars is basically magic for that universe, right? They call it using the Force. So then for PSO, it's like, it was for Phantasy Star in general. It's probably a nod to it. Calling magic users forces, and the magic itself is called techniques. I would assume it's probably a light nod to it. Keeping with that sci-fi futuristic vibe that both franchises have, obviously. Star Wars and Phantasy Star. Anyway, like I said, let's go get this bread. Yeah, just let me know if you want to join Atlantis. I'll go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and get started on these dragon loops. Atlantis is left-handed, and the default Fomar character art is left-handed, but in-game they're right-handed. Yeah, I remember you saying that before too. Which is, I wanted to wait till you verified that, but there was part of me that was, I wanted to say this just a few minutes ago, because I remember that you did say that the last time this came up. I can't remember if it was on Pizza Maid's stream or when we were talking or something. But I was gonna say, the fact that they still put the, you know, the rainbow glove is still rendered in-game too for the left hand. And it's like that on the box art and everything else. And it's part of the lore. And yet they still couldn't be bothered. And they still make the character model hold the weapon in the right hand and everything. It's just kind of a moment, you know? Like, what the hell, Sega? Why? Or Sonic Team at the time. It was them developing it. Why you gotta do that? Like, why you gotta tease everybody like that? Why you gotta make it like, you know, we're gonna make this character left-handed, but we're not actually gonna go through the trouble of making their animations left-handed in the game. It's like they ran out of time and resources. They were like, fuck it, we're just gonna do it for lore reasons, and they'll have the glove on the left hand, but you know. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. They just decided to reuse animations, and we're like, fuck it, we don't have time to, we don't have the time and resources to actually, you know, recreate the animations but left-handed, basically. Because they could have just mirrored them, right? But animation work is rarely ever that simple from what I've seen or heard of, so I can see why they probably were just like, let's not, you know? How's it been hanging out with the fishies? I need to check my, I need to check the bank real quick. I can turn the music back on here at least. Level 3. He wasn't in the default roster of 9, so he's probably Rust in the end. Yeah. Yeah, since he was just added for GameCube. That's why they were just like, fuck it, just, you know, just leave him right-handed. God damn, I have so many Dragon's Claws. So I started chipping away at them at least. It's kind of tedious because I've let them build up so much. Yeah. I have been turning them into weapons and then turning them in for team points just to clear up inventory space. I have been doing that. Whew, excuse me. Actually, I realized I can only do that in a one-person lobby, actually. Give me 1 second. It's funny because Hugh, Casil, and Ramal got unique attack animations, but Fulmar didn't. Oh, hell no, see? Hugh, Casil, and Ramal, excuse me, were added at the same time for the GameCube as well. So that's fucked up. That means Fulmar literally just got discriminated.
You bastard! Son of a bitch!
What the hell, Sonic Team and Sega? Why you gotta do that? You know? Alright, I have to start that one quest. Also, oh, but I chose the wrong difficulty. Because you have to do it on, because every time you go to a new difficulty, it's like you start over. Story-wise. Yeah, okay, never mind. I have to go to normal. Alucard says Fulmar was a GameCube edition? I don't, yeah. Yeah, they added one new character for each of the three, classes or character types when the GameCube version came out. That's the way it went. One person, normal. Let me get rid of some of these. Also, hi Alucard! Hope you're doing well. Yeah, if you go to side story and then go... Because I've completed these. I think you just have to unlock them, really. You don't actually have to complete them. Like the first time you unlock Dr. Osto's research, which is the one I'm looking for. Did I pass it already? There it is. And there's one other quest, I believe. The first time you can unlock them, you can already do this. Instead of just doing the quest, you see Dr. Montague over here. If you have a body part that can be turned into a weapon like the Dragon's Claw, you just talk to him. And I might have done this on stream already, but it, you know. He says you have some very good quality material. He can make a weapon for you. You do this. He says stay here, and he fucks off. And he goes to make a weapon. So sorry to make you wait, but take a look at this. Weapons are made using compressed photon energy technology. This is made using the same procedure, but with another energy source. This photon energy was drawn from the monsters living underground. Disturbing? Not at all. Haha. You get a dance ball. A true science nerd. If you have more than one, you can just keep talking to him, and then, you know, he repeats that he can make you one if you bring him some materials. He laughs. And then it starts over again. Hey, you have some good quality material. And there you go. Just keep doing it over and over. New Ramarl was added to the GameCube, but didn't know there were others. Yeah, one for each class. Casil, Margarita, essentially. You know, Pizza's character. For hunters. And then Ramarl was for rangers, and Fulmar was for forces. Those are the three new character additions that were added for GameCube, basically. That's why they're featured. If you look at the GameCube box art, they're featured at the front, those three. And all the old characters that were already there from the Dreamcast version are behind them. I think. I'm pretty sure there's different box arts for the GameCube version, because there was a version 2 for GameCube that came out. They patched out the duplication glitch along with some other things, obviously. And I think that one has slightly different box art, or it could also depend on the region, like if you're in Europe or Japan or America, I don't know. But yeah, something like that. You were just typing that out? Brain twinning? Which part? Were you typing out the fact that there was different box arts, or from across different regions, or it's just the fact that they were on the box art? Team. Point registration. Dragon's Claws. There you go. Get rid of all those. The GameCube box art highlighting the new characters? Ah, yeah. Yeah. See, it's because we're nerds about this game. Well, we're nerds in general, but you know what I mean. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Alright. Let's go get this bread. We're starting the Dragon Loop cereal. There we go. Screw you, Tyrell. Tyrell's the one who brought us the Dragon Loop cereal, though. We gotta give him some level of thanks. Oh yeah. Alright. I better turn on my phone ahead of time because I know I'm gonna have to adjust the volume, but let's go get this bread. The music, man. I had to go with it. I got some dragon screenshots for the cereal box. Hell yeah! We're gonna make this a real thing, Lantis. Adjust my own volume settings. Okay. Dragon loops, woo! Turn it down by 2. It felt kind of loud last time. Kick to the face. Haven't lost my touch. Of course I haven't. It hasn't even been 24 hours since we last did this. Let me clean up my beads so my cat doesn't step in them. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. I don't think I got the picture yet. No rush on that, no worries. And now I know you're talking about physical bead art. For a minute I thought you actually meant you were doing something on the computer when you said something about pixel art. Now I get what you mean though. You were making bead stitching that looks like pixel art but in real life, right? Got the command there. Okay. I gotcha. Oops. Sometimes it takes 2, sometimes it takes 3. They're Miyuki Delica glass seed beads. I have a lot of stuff to Google, I'm just gonna say that. My ignorance knows no bounds. You know what? This is just popcorn thoughts. It's a soft topic, but I like that I had a minor impact on Nanto's Phantasy Star Universe streams because I voted in that poll that was tied about the Clem Camp, the Clementine private server for PSU. I had a small impact on that. I broke the tie. I said bring back peaches. Oh shit, it's Mew! Mercy! He says, psst! There's an ultimate skylight toward the future help room that needs, well, help! Damn it! Heart emoji. We've been summoned, Lantis. They need our help. Somebody's doing an ultimate run of TTF, and this music just kicked in, which means we have to go help now. The illegally good boss music from Shadowbringers and FF14. Mercy didn't say which block it was in, or did she? Maybe I completely just forgot what I just read 2 seconds ago. She might have said it. But I don't remember if she said a block. Posted the pic? Alright, let me see. I'm gonna check real quick during the dragon intro. The unskippable dragon cutscene. Oh, let me see. Chicago Blackhawks logo. A dime for scale. Oh, that's cool. That's really neat. That is pretty small too. Wow, that's gotta take some patience and finesse. I even did this to picture like the size of the dime, and I was like, okay, so it's like it could fit like right here. All right, that's really cool. It looks like you're about halfway done, right? Next year is the team's 100th anniversary. Damn. Oh my god. Another fucking Dragon's Claw. These only drop in... No, I'm not gonna say it. It's not true. You passed the half mark this weekend? How long have you been working on it? That looks like it takes a lot of work, because I feel like it's like one beat at a time. Oh god. One beat at a time. Holy shit. This has to be like... You must have been working on this for like a month at least, right? By now? You started this time last year, but went on hiatus a couple times. Oh, okay. You burned out. Or just said fuck it for a little bit, yeah. I get that. Once for a family emergency and once for your surgery. Oh, so they were not burnouts. It was out of necessity. I gotcha. No fucking way. Another Dragon's Claw? Is that too bad? Was that back to back? Oh, shit, we just missed... Oh, Atlantis is gone too. Damn, we completely missed Mercy's announcement because I left right as that happened. Fuck your claws, Leon. Atlantis is like... Son of a... Alright, so... Damn, now I'm curious what the hell Mercy just said, but it was right as we were leaving, so we just completely missed it. That sucks. Damn. I was gonna say, the claws could be like... They could be added into the Dragon Loop cereal as little marshmallows. You know, like the Lucky Charms cereal? Oh, it's mostly like those little wheat... I don't even know what shape they have. Those little wheat things that are kind of like the... You know, like a regular-ass cereal, but then they have the little colorful mushroom... Or sorry, the little colorful marshmallows of different like leprechaun-related stuff, you know? You can have the Dragon Claws be like little mushrooms. Why do I keep saying that? Marshmallows, sorry. You can have the little Dragon Claws be like little marshmallows floating around in the cereal with the regular like little loops. You know? The little wheat loops. We're putting this thing together. A Dragon Loop cereal, I mean. It's getting there. The vision is coming to life. Let's go for a third Dragon Claw in a row. I was gonna say last time we got one on the previous run, I was gonna say they only seem to drop when Lantis is here, but then I was like, nah, that's a lie. We do get them once in a while when Lantis is just lurking in the background or not here or I don't know. But then as soon as Lantis is in chat, like actually talking, they start dropping like it's nobody's business. They really like you, Lantis. You may hate Dragon's Claws, but Dragon's Claws like you. A triple miss. Hold on, I'm not in the right position for this. Oh! my god. The do-rag.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my god. I like that. Hey, congrats, you're level 119 now. Oh man. It had to happen. There. Dylan with the white do-rag. You know, I found out there's actually two different spellings for that. There's that one, there's D-Y-L-A-N, and then there's D-I-L-L-O-N, which is the actual spelling for the one from that movie. Because this,
Dylan.
that's from Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger and his friend. I forgot his real life name. He passed away already, but apparently there, his name is actually D-I-L-L-O-N. But I have it on my soundboard as that, D-Y-L-A-N, because I didn't know the spelling. And I just went with the spelling of the character named Dylan in, what's the game called? The Quarry. Because that's around the time I added it to my soundboard. Or no, I had it on my soundboard just before I started playing that game, and it coincided. God, that was a long time ago, man. I played that when it first came out. That was over 2 years ago. I've had this on my soundboard for a long time. But yeah, there's a character named Dylan, spelled like that, D-Y-L-A-N, in The Quarry, a horror game. We talked about it before, yeah. Spiritual successor to Until Dawn. Same company and everything. So I used the hell out of that during that soundbite during that game. But yeah, there's two different spellings. There's D-Y-L-A-N and then there's D-I-L-L-O-N. Same pronunciation though. Why did your health go down? Did you go out into the forest already? I thought you went shopping or something. Lantis? Are you okay? Oh, okay. I was like, okay, yeah, you're right there. I was like, what the hell just happened? So if you raise your max HP, it looks like you took a hit, basically. Waiting to exhale. No, not that kind of hit. But yeah, so it looks like you took a hit, basically. That's kind of funny. Some games, every game's different. Some games, when you raise your HP, it just goes up. Like your maximum HP will stay maxed out, even if you raise your max HP. In other games, your max HP increases, but whatever your health was at will stay. So then you have to heal yourself to get up to the new max, you know? This is how it be sometimes. Hold on. He's away, actually. Here. If you want a free try grinder, I doubt you probably need them, but I certainly don't. I certainly don't need it. There we go. Had to do that one-handed. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go get this cheese. I'm coming, Lantis. Get that. The music matched up perfectly with that. We actually timed it. The music lined up perfectly with that boss intro. Hey, I like that shield. It looks like an actual shield. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Captain Bobo found a Psycho Wand after defeating Delbiter. Better tell Peaches. It's a custom barrier version 00, I guess, or 00. Alright. I'll take that, I guess. Muscle memory. There. At least I caught myself. What color do you think Dragon Loop cereal should be? Should it be red or blue? Red would be a nod to the old, you know, the normal dragon, and then blue is for like the ice dragon. What do you think? You could always make it like Cheerios, where it's like that natural tan color, and then make the dragon's claw marshmallows that I was talking about earlier. Make those red or blue. I did red because Canada got all red loops one year. Oh wow. Are you referring to cereal when you say that? Because I think I saw a video about that actually. There was like this video talking about like food dyes at one point that I saw like a small clip of that was part of another video that was mostly just a general health related video, and they were showing like Cheerios or something, some kind of cereal that's like that, and they said this is the Canadian version and it looked very reddish, and they said this is the American one with food dye and it had like all these bright colors and stuff. It was supposedly like the same cereal or something. But yeah, the Canadian one was very red-ish, but a more natural sort of muted red. Oh. I wasn't quite sure. Fruit Loops were red for Canada's 150th birthday. That must be what they were, yeah. Okay, that must have been what they happened to show. Maybe I'll show you a clip of that, and you can confirm it for real. I'll send it to you off stream or something. That's kind of cool though. I like that. They went with the leaf color for the flag. Vegetable dyes, not food coloring. That's good. Oh right, the other one. Oh whatever. Let's just kill these guys while we're here. Alright. Fuck it. Why was that so loud? Okay, shop notification. Holy shit. Okay. I'm not picking up this mono man. I'm good. Monomate hydrate. There we go. Colon 3. Oh. Wanna do some blue fold loops next? Yeah, sure. I don't mind. Uh-oh. I got you covered. You have blue flow on that character, right? I didn't see your section ID, but I wasn't quite sure. Yep, okay. We'll see if we can get Peaches that fucking... What was he looking for again? The Heaven's Punisher? No, we likely won't because, you know, that doesn't drop from the dragon or any of these guys. Oops, I was trying to switch weapons. The menu didn't pop up. Remastered FF8 music for FF14. Let's go. Ooh. Friendship points. I still remember that. Found a photon drop. Friendship points. Star. There we go. Fuck, I'll have to pick something a little later. No quarterbacks got sacked this time. We ran the ball through those guys. Shouldn't have killed that guy. I was already hitting him though. The Holy Ray Dragon. Oh, yeah, that's what he drops. I see it over there. 1 out of 36 chance. Finally, something other than a fucking Dragon's Claw. I'll take that. I'm drowning in those. Nothing. I had to reply. Wait, what? Did I have to move? I'm guessing I probably had to move. Is that a thing? Like it doesn't count that you're ready unless you move when you first join? Oh, your proximity to the counter. Oh wow, I thought people just had to be inside the Hunter's Guild. And that was it. Well, the Hildy Bear can drop an Elysian? The fuck is an Elysian? It sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. Oh, it's a rune sword. Oh, I think I know which one that is. It does look pretty cool. Awesome. We got a perfect opening. Damn. No Holy Ray. We'll get one though. The drop rate is not that different from Dragon's Claw, so I do feel like we'll eventually get one. Your little shoulder pad thingy matches the armlet on Vaughn's left arm. Got that same like cyan blue. Yeah. That's cute. They do look like siblings the more I look at them. That is why I said that last time too. I was like, oh look, it's Vaughn's little sister. Look at him. The white and black color scheme and everything. Vanessa! That was the name you used last time. I was trying to remember it. I was like, what was the name? Vanessa. That was adorable.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Take that, asshole. Also, that guy can drop a gable. I don't think I have one of those yet. Damn. No luck? I'm guessing not. No, because it would have told me, yeah. It would have said...
Dylan!
Found, a holy ray. Almost forgot the name. Crumbling Lies. What's the name of this track? From Nier Automata. I'm excited to play that game soon. Hey, you leveled up!
Dylan!
120!
Son of a bitch.
Congrats! You reached magical level 120. You can now do your 4th job advancement. Oh wait, that's Maple Story, sorry. Wrong game. I remember I managed to reach level 121 just before the 4th job advancement was actually added to the global version of Maple Story. Way back in the 2000s. What's this one called? Song of the Ancients. Atonement. We can skip this prick. I don't know why that got me so excited. We can skip him. It's like, alright. I said that with so much enthusiasm.
Bruh. A test of your reflexes!
There we go. I guess some H2O, baby. Alright, there we go. Damn! We didn't get one? You found the photon drop at least. You found friendship points. Damn again! Friendship points are the best. Alright. Right on time. Finished drinking water. I got my monomate hydrates in. Oh god, I thought I was kind of screwed there. Oh, You've come such a long way. I remember when we first started this, they would kill you almost instantly. I had to protect you at first. And now you become this super powerful mage that can take the whole room by yourself. Majeur has grown so much. It brings a tear to my eye. There we go. That would have been synced up, but I had to do it with one hand. Heavenly HP helps? Yeah. Your face was right up to the camera. For a second there. What do we got? I think I have 99 defense materials in my storage, the personal storage. I have to stuff those in the shared bank now. Excuse me. This fucker keeps up. He literally runs as fast as us. I think almost everything in Ultimate does, though. Gotta close this safety hazard for electronics, known as water. Oh shit, I thought you were close.
Bitch.
186. Hell yeah. It's quickest I have for something that's just, you know. I don't have to love be? Yeah, okay. Nice typo. Holy shit, I'm surprised you made it through there. That got me a little worried for a second. Bipolar Nightmare. What's the name of this song? Next one is that's about to play is Weight of the World. Oh. One more after this? Sure. Yeah, one more sounds good. We'll wrap it up after that. Unlock material. Oh shit, you got a holy ray? Congrats, Lantis!
Son of a bitch.
There it is. Damn! No hit though? Not good enough stats. Must roll another one. Oh man, I don't envy that grind. Anybody trying to roll the weapon of their dreams, but to also have the right stats, that could end up being an eternal struggle right there. A slightly newer version of the Shadowbringers boss music. The first one was called Insatiable. This one's also called Insatiable, but in parentheses it says the Scions and Sinners, referring to the album, which refers to all the music they used in the post-Shadowbringers content, the patches that came out after the initial expansion launch. Yeah, Insatiable, Scions and Sinners version. This version came out after, like I just said, but they used it for the mini bosses in dungeons. Well, they're not mini bosses, but like the two bosses before the third and final boss, basically. Because apparently when Shadowbringers first came out, they just used like generic Realm Reborn music for the first two bosses, and it just felt very like off, lackluster. So then they made this song out of popular demand to fill that gap instead. And they used the first Insatiable for the final boss. Scythians? Scythians? We did it! Can't think if my head ain't banging. Well done, little sis. Well done. Or should I say...
Dylan!
Son of a...
It didn't finish playing. Oh, it's because I cut it out myself.
Son of a bitch.
Bam! Alright. That's it for us for now, folks. We're done with this grind for tonight. But, like I said, there will be a day. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. Not sure yet. Actually, maybe the day... Hold on. Lantis, you said you're streaming... I need a cat care and get ready for bed. You said you're streaming on the 27th, right? And if I remember correctly, it's pretty early on in the day for me, too. Maybe we can do like a dual stream. Or even if we don't do a like an actual collaboration stream or whatever. Maybe we could stream around the same time, actually. Because it's early for me, so... And my family and I usually don't eat like Thanksgiving dinner until later in the evening. So maybe. Well, Lantis' 23rd birthday! Yay! There we go. Oh god, where is it? Shit. There. Even with two hands free, I can't type it that right. Anyway, maybe we can do a dual stream. That'd be kind of neat. Or just play together in general. If we do, that could be the day I do a 2-hour stream. Thank you for the adventures as well, Lantis. Thank you. Thank you very much. It sounds like fun, right? Yeah, we should do that. Because I remember you said you were going to do it like somewhere around midday or something like that. Or at the time you said, it was like midday for me at least. Something like that. So I was like, hey, maybe we can do that. Because I was saying, as I was saying yesterday, I will have a day where I will do 2 hours at least, because I'm not going to be here on Saturday. Next Saturday I will not be here, so I won't be here for the very end of the 1.5 times EXP boost week. I won't be here. I'm going out of town again, for a couple days again. This time it's more of a... It's more of a business trip this time around rather than a fun little vacation, but I still find ways to make it fun. So yeah, I won't be here next Saturday, so I'm going to try to make up for it by having a 2-hour stream at some point. So, maybe it could be Thursday. It could be that day. We'll do a little dual stream and it'll be fun. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and thank you, Dylan, Lantis. Thank you for joining me on some adventures. I appreciate you very much. I appreciate all of you watching at home very much as well. As always, thank you very much. We're bound out of this mess now. And as always, please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. Look after each other. Hold on a second. We gotta time this right. Yeah, look after each other. Stay safe out there. Don't die. All that good stuff. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. And this is where we bow out. She actually did a little wave, but still. Hi, everybody. There we go. Good night, everyone. All right, take it away, music. Ooh.
Son of a bitch.